I was confused when I got that asbestos report, to be honest with you, because I thought that we'd agreed to have a full condition survey, including asbestos, for the whole site, with regards to what repairs need to be carried out on the garages, if anything needs doing, and any trip hazards, anything like that was going to be covered on that. So when that asbestos report came through on an email a few days ago, I was a little bit confused at that. And obviously, as Councillor Rogers has already pointed out, what concerns me is that it's in the chairman's sole name, and so basically it raises governance and legal questions. The parish council are the duty holders for the garages and not an individual. So we didn't agree to that. We don't know what scope that survey's been done under. It says management, but we don't know what restrictions or limitations, if any, have been put in place when that was commissioned.
Good point.
So we don't know, what the full scope of it reflects our councillors' responsibilities. The invoice as well is also in an individual name, so we can't claim VAT back on that. And that leads to other questions then about the council's financial regulations, which we can't even adhere to our own regulations. This is to protect the public. So the public money is being spent in proper authority. And obviously, clearly, that's just been totally disregarded. And obviously, it also, it stops us now from fully recovering any VAT on that. So as far as I can see, we've got two options here. One is for you, Melanie, unfortunately, to phone the company to see if any restrictions or limitations have been put onto that survey that's been done, to see if we can get it in writing to confirm that it actually complies with all the legislation that we need before we can rent out those garages to the public. And we also need another copy producing that's actually in the client's name, which is the Cheddleton Parish Council, and not the chairman's name. And then, if those things can't be done, then it's got to be scrapped, and we start back to where we were at the beginning, where we have a full survey done, including asbestos, in the parish council's name. And I think that these are quite serious concerns, and it shouldn't have happened because the chair shouldn't have overstepped his authority and gone and done this off his own bat. And we keep making the same mistakes again and again. When are we going to learn? When are we going to learn to do things properly instead of wasting public money all the time?
I'm sorry, young man, if I may say.
Steve, my name's Steve.
Steve, yes,
Yeah.
I know Steve very well. You're asking a lot of other people as well. Let me explain to you straight. I was asked to do it. I've done it straight away.
We didn't ask you to do it.
What you implying? Be careful what you say. That's what you implying to me. I got it done. I can say that to you, right? I'm not riff-raff. I'm not coming from the banana boat. Rest assured.
Oh dear.
Rest assured you. You accuse me now because I done something.
Oh, no.
I already told the council wanted it, and then you already authorized me to do this. I done that. Only thing what you're saying is that my name was on it.
I think we should suspend the meeting for 10 minutes, to be quite honest. I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
I would advise you right now to suspend the meeting of the chair.
Okay, I'll suspend the meeting because I've been accused for something which I have no doubt you will listen. And before.
Should we suspend for 5 minutes? Yeah. Tell me